All right, so look, man, we got Tyrese saying ex-wife Samantha Lee only wanted to reconcile because she couldn't afford her apartment anymore, not because she had a change of heart. Let's go ahead and play this.
I'm about to get put out of my place. I can't afford to live there anymore. So then 3 days later, after wrestling with, man, what was that call about? She texts me and she says, can you watch Soraya for the next 2 weeks? Because I'm about to get put out of my place. I can't afford to live there anymore. I gotta downsize and move into something else. And my fucking heart dropped because I said, wow, you called me after almost a year to finally have this conversation about reconciliation, which was disingenuous. It wasn't real. It was not a God moment. It wasn't you realizing that leaving your husband and your family, as harsh and as heartless and as and as traumatic and as vile and calculated as that was, you did not feel a way about leaving your husband and your family. You were entertaining reconciliation because you couldn't afford to stay in your townhouse anymore. She had two friends to call me, and she's like, oh man, Sam's about to call you. She wants to reconcile. She said that God has really showed her that she wants to for a marriage and family. So I get on the phone with these two friends, happens to be Aventer, and I get on the phone and I'm talking and I'm listening, and I'm like, okay. So then tell Sam to call me. So she called and we talked. We were on the phone for about 3 hours. And the first thing I had to say to her was, you'll notice how fast I called you back, which means I don't need 10, 12 chasing me, trying to talk me into anything. And I don't want to play this game. I've been chasing you for almost a year. Now that you're ready to finally get back into marriage, I want you to chase me. I want to play a game. I'm not playing no game. I'm going to get on the phone and we're going to talk about it. So after we talked for like 3 hours, I told her the first thing, you may call Zelly or think of Zelly as some influencer, fat booty, vixen. You may put her in the category of whatever you as a woman put her in the category of. But this is my girl. I'm in a full on relationship. You left me. I have not talked to you. I have not been able to get you to call me back. You have literally left me, this marriage and this family for dead, and everything that you've accused me of in this paperwork and everything that has been revealed to me about your intentions, I can't unsee that. I can't unfeel that. I can't undo that. I'm about to get put out of my place. I can't afford to live there anymore.
Sheesh.
So then 3 days.
All right. So listen, first thing first, subscribe. Go hit the subscribe button right now. I've been forgetting to say that. That's why my subscribers ain't even been growing that much. But I notice when I ask y'all to subscribe, y'all do. So subscribe real quick. But listen, that's what I'm going to say, man. Now, though I don't agree with all the social media antics, right? Getting on social media and doing all of this talking on social media and stuff. But this is what I think. I think Tyrese right now is on a high horse right now because everything that he's been saying and everything that everybody clowned him about, you know, when he was going through it, it was stuff that I didn't even think it was funny, right? But everything that everybody was clowning him about when he was going through it and kicking him while he down, seems like everybody has now, well, a majority of people at least, is now looking at it like, damn, he was right all along. You know, there's like this thing, there's this misconception, right, that, and I've had this conversation with a woman before. There's this misconception that like, oh, women divorce men all like higher than men, right? You know, that's a statistic. And it's because the men aren't making the woman happy. Nah, bro, that's not even, that don't even be what it be all the time. And probably not even a majority of the time. That's the sad part. It's an incentive for women to divorce a man especially if you are the breadwinner as a man. First of all, what is the reason for you to even be marrying a woman? Like, what does marrying a woman even do for a man, right? Marrying a woman benefits the woman more than anything, and then there's an incentive for her to leave you. And like I've said in other videos, when a woman sits there and leaves you, she'll make all these claims about you, destroy your character, do all of these things to you, and even forget just not marrying you, right? Just in general, in your relationship, women will sit there and do all these things, say all this just crazy stuff out their mouth to you, dig deep, try to hurt your feelings, be vindictive towards you. Like, all of these things, manipulate you, do all of these things, destroy your character in front of your family, your friends, her family, all that stuff, lie on you. And then think you supposed to, as a man, just overlook that. Fuck no. Niggas ain't doing that shit. Only a goofy ass nigga will do that shit. See, me, I always say, I don't forgive and I don't forget. I understand and I move on. That's what I do. Everything you do will never be forgotten. Everything you did, I ain't even gonna fucking forgive you for it. I'ma understand it for what it is, and I'ma never forget that shit. So that way, when it comes back up and it pops back up, I understand. It's like, boom. That's why I said I understand. So it's like, I see why brother's doing what he doing. I understand the motive behind, not even the motive. I understand the point that he's doing it, but it's just, you don't got to do it online. That's just what it is for me, right? Here's a video of Tyrese saying that she's been only doing them interviews because her divorce lawyer is requesting her to do so, because he's been appealing the divorce outcome. Go watch that video. Subscribe button right here. Watch that. I'm out.